Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is yet another song analysis. I did one a couple of days ago and got some feedback that it was helpful. And that's all you got to do is tell me that it's helpful, and I'll do some more. And um, for those of you who are enjoying these song analysis, um, make sure that what you're doing, at least in between, is doing your foundational work. Like you're running your major chords. Here's a, maybe I'll do it around a circle. Like that. Or maybe on another day you're running your minor chords. Like that. Or your diminished chords. Or in other words, you're doing your push-ups. Because if you just try to skip that and you get into the songs, the at least my philosophy is that you're gonna bump into some trouble down the road. At least that's the way I like to drink things in. And it's a philosophy, you know, everybody doesn't do this because they just want to play the song. They don't want to do push-ups. It's like going to the gym. You're on the treadmill or on the bike or whatever. You're on the treadmill to build muscle, not to be on the treadmill. And so some of these foundational skills help you to build muscle so that when you are playing songs, you got it. And trust me, at least in this channel with me, I am not that good. But I'm not that shy either. I'm not trying to be Bill Evans or the next this or the next that or I'm not trying to show off I really kind of, I don't want to get too preachy this morning, but I really kind of balk at people who, especially like in a gospel setting, they're just flashy and showing off and look at me and look what I can do. And that's not the reason we play. We play for the joy of it. So this, pretty much everything in my channel, if you subscribe and you looked around, you're just going to see skills that just helps you play some songs in a competent kind of way. That's all I talk about. All that icing, flashy, bling bling and all that kind of stuff. It's just not even in my personality. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. Today we're talking about I'm in the Mood for Love. It is a cool song to analyze because it has a lot of jazz chunks in it that we can take a look at. There's a lot of meat on this bone that we can eat. So first thing we're going to do is we see that it's in the key of C. So, by the way, how do we know that? Well, if you got the sheet music, you know that, but I have Band in the Box on it. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I'll play the end of the song. Play the end of the song. I see a C chord. Let me just highlight it. There it is right there. Uh-oh. Yeah. How come it's not? It's not working. All right, so I don't want to cut it. Right there where I just put my box right there. Usually it highlights, but it's not doing it. Now, don't worry about this part right here. That's just a turnaround back to the beginning. But this part right here, right there. So you go look at the ending chord and the ending melody note. So you got a C note over a C chord. That tells you that that song is in the key of C. So now let's get our little thinking. Let's warm up in the key of C. Here's a 1 chord. Here's a 6 chord. Here's a 4 chord. Here's a 2 chord. 3 chord. Get our ear over there, get our mind on C. We know C diatonic harmony. We know 1 chord is C, 2 chord is D minor, 3 chord is E minor, 4 chord is F major, 5 chord is G7. This is not a voicing lesson at all, but I'll give you this voicing. That's what my right hand's playing, that's what my left hand's playing. Could play this F2, that's a good voicing. It's really a C, that's a sus voicing. I love that voicing, so I'll give that to you. Play it up here too if you want to. Anyway, 5 chord, 6 chord is A minor. 7 chord is a B minor 7 flat 5. Back to 1. If that was confusing to you, you need to rewind this. Rewind. Boy, I'm showing my age now. Hit the pause button and go to, I have some videos on diatonic harmony. Now I have to apologize for my channel. My channel has all kind of stuff in there. We got guitar lessons in there, and some sax music, and some cello stuff, and all kind of stuff. So just subscribe, fish around. I did a series on intermediate chord voicing, and I believe this is the correct way to do it. At least I think so. I wish I had this kind of a. Now, watch. I'm gonna get on my soapbox just for 1 second, so indulge me. If you turn to a YouTube channel and somebody says, here's a C chord, right? And my left hand has a C, and my right hand has G, B, C. Please, please, please click off of that video. You might learn to play that song. You really do. You really might get it. You might say, well, my left hand is here's an F chord. My left hand's playing F, C, G. My right hand's playing A, D, E. If you hear that kind of stuff, click away. Just click away. Just now, if you hear somebody saying number systems, then tell me what it is, because I want to click on that video. You see my point? You don't want to just memorize notes. Your brain's not that big. And there's too many songs. Okay, soapbox over, soapbox over. Soapbox over. I'm not a big disparager of anybody doing anything. So I really don't like to teach by putting other people down, but I'm just warning you that there's a way to take this material in so that you can retrieve it better. Okay, I'm in the mood for love. So I only played that just to get my ear around the song. You might want to maybe check out a YouTube video of somebody singing the song, or if you're a guitar player, somebody playing it on the guitar or horn or whatever. These song analysis is for any musician. I don't care what you play. If you play jazz, just pay attention to this video. Okay, so the first thing you see on Band in the Box up here is a C6 chord. See a C6 chord up there. Now, You might think, well, I don't want to play a C6, I'm going to play a C. Oh, it just went off there. Do. You might want to play a C major 7. That like that. So how do you know? No, but how would you decide if you're going to play a C6 or C major 7? One way to do it is look at the melody. The melody is on 3 in the key of C. E is the 3rd in the key of C. If it were me and I see the melody on the 3rd, I'm probably going to play I'm going to forget that C6 and I'm going to play a C major 7. Because there's no clash there. Now if you played a C6, you'll be fine. Get a little different sound, you'll be fine. Either one's fine, but for me, I probably play that more modern voicings. Now I want you to hear, now by the way, when you get to, let me go here, let me hit this, that chunk right there. I don't know if I figured out how to, that chunk. Remember last time we did a song analysis, we are not going to smuggle our way through this song, make mistakes, and just try to get to the end. We're going to figure out chunks. What is that chunk? That's a 1-6-2-5. Okay, so let's forget about the melody just for a second. Let's play 1-6-2-5. Let's go to D flat. Let's play that. Let's go to E flat. Let's go to A flat. That's what we do at chunks. We check and see where we're weak on. Can you, now if you're ambitious, play 1-6-2-5 in every key. Every key. Don't play the song, play 1-6-2-5. First recognize that's a 1-6-2-5. Right? Now if you're a little bit more beginner, don't worry about 1-6-2-5. Play that 2-5. Play a 2-5-1. Play this. That's a 2-5-1 in the key of C. Let's play a 2-5-1 in F. Oops. Play a 2-5-1 in B flat. Now, how do you know? Remember, it's a blessing to uncover weaknesses. You in your practice room, you want. So if you're doing this, if you're doing, I can do it in C. No problem. But when I get to F, I go, oh no, that's wrong. I think it's, okay, you have just uncovered a weakness. Hallelujah. That means more practice in that area. And we all got them. I know that I am stronger in flat keys than I am in sharp keys. So if you told me to play 2-5-1 in D, I can do it, but my brain has to turn on now, because I don't play that many songs in D. Now if you told me to play the same thing in E flat, Well, that's no problem. I start styling it. I start getting on. Now, is that a reason for me to show off an E flat or practice more in D? You answer that question. Well, it means I gotta, hey, my dog thinks I'm a popsicle. That means I gotta practice more in D. You do the same. You do the same. So back to I'm in the mood for love. So just like we said in the last video, don't worry too much about the melody. Get these chords. Matter of fact, get a different. Make it a contrafact. Make it different. In then forget about I'm in the mood for love. Just play one. Now when we go back to I'm in the mood for love, we can put the melody back on top of that. 1, 6. You hear that? Hear that? It's almost like, I don't even know what to call that. It's like a minor sus or something. So we got love. So we have a 1, 6, 2, 5 starting this song off. Millions and millions and millions of songs do this. This is why we do these chunks, because we're going to see this 1, 6, 2, 5 over and over and over and over and over again. You're learning songs that haven't even been written yet, or maybe you're going to write the next hit or whatever. Now we got a 1, 6, 2, 5. You would think it would be going to a 1, but it's delayed. It's delayed. And so now we got another 2, 5, 1. Simply be doing. Right? Here's that voicing I told you about. Now you see C6 over there. Man, I'm probably not going to play a C6. I'm going to probably go this. I'm going to go near, again. Actually, the melody is on a B, so you're definitely not going to play a C6 there. Now, when I move to me, now I may move to a C6. Why? Why? Because the melody is on C, the chord is on C. When the melody is on C, the chord is on C, I'll probably play a 6, so I got this going on. Let me just show you the right hand I'm doing. It's like an E minor over C, and I'll go here, A minor over C. So that's another chunk. Well, it's a 1. So far we have a 1, 6, 2, 5, then a 2, 5, 1. 1, 6, 2, 5, 2, 5, 1. Let's play that whole chunk. 1, 6, 2, 5. 2, 5. Now we're on 1. I won't take the time to do it now, but can you do this entire chunk right here? This. How many keys can you do that in? That chunk right there. Can you do it? Now, if you can't do it in 12, can you do it at least in F? Can you do it in E flat? 2 keys. You got to start someplace and have patience with yourself. And this song is not really learning. It's not your job to learn this song. Eventually you're going to learn this song. But the song is trying to teach you how jazz is put together. Now, here comes the next chunk. Da da da. Right, here we go. And this little chunk here, let me highlight it for you. This. right there. Those two bars. That's so common. It happens all the time. So we got an E minor. Matter of fact, I think it happened in the last video I did. We're going down and diminished, and we're going to end up on. So we got a 3 chord. I could play it like that, or I could just keep it simple. Let's just keep it simple. So let's E minor 7, dropping down. Remember last time we said we need to know destinations and we need to know routes. So I'm on E minor 7, but my destination is D minor. Alright, so how am I going to get there? Diminished chords like to go to minor. Now what's going on with this A7? That's a route, that's not a destination. Because D minor, so I'm on D minor. That sounds good. That happens to be an A7, sharp 5, sharp 9. So D minor, it's like D minor didn't go far. D minor went in the yard, forgot something, came right back. D minor, there's another 2, 5, 2, 5, 1. I'll get to that chunk in just a minute. So, let's go back to this 3, flat 3 diminished, 2. Okay, let's play that in 3, flat 3 diminished, 2. I'm not going to do 12 keys, but you're getting the idea. So, I found a chunk. So, 3, let's go to the key of F. Let's go A. So we have 3, a flat 3 diminished, 2. Okay, let's try E flat. What's the 3 in E flat? G minor is. Find these chunks and then practice them around. So now with this little chunk right here, let me clear that. Let's clear this. Oops, I cleared everything there. So this little chunk here, that chunk right there is a 2 chord, right? And this is a setup. This is a setup chord for another 2 chord. How you voice that? It's up to you. Maybe you're playing a guitar or a horn or whatever. Doesn't matter. This is not a voicing lesson. So 2. So what if we didn't play that A7? It would be fine. It would be fine. Just adds a little spice on it. What if we saw another song that we had D minor and we had space? Hey, no problem. We just learned from this song we can always approach that from A7. So now think about that. And so what if I didn't have, what if it wasn't D minor? What if it was like E minor? What if I was heading for here? That's my destination, E minor. Well, I can approach E minor with a B7. You know, get those relationships together in several different keys. Okay, so here's a chunk over here. And then we're gonna go through this whole A section. This is a turnaround chunk. So we had over here, we had 2, 5. We would expect it to go to 1. But it's going to 3. Why? Because 1 and 3 can substitute for each other. And 1 feels like closure. One feels like closure. Here's the same thing down here, right? It's the same thing down here that we do want closure. But up here, we don't want closure. We don't want closure here, so we went to this. So let's deal with this bar here. It's a turnaround bar. That's a 3, 6. You see that A7 going to D minor again? We just saw it back there a few bars back. At A7, D minor. D minor goes to G. Don't worry about 13. It's some kind of G dominant chord. And let's play that. E minor, 3, 6 dominant, 2, 5. That dominant chord, see, now you notice that in every other chord you got a dominant chord. You got a minor, dominant, minor, dominant. That gives you that tension release roller coaster ride. I wonder if I wanted to play it more level. What if they were, except for the G7, that's just not going to work. But let's take that A7 to an A minor. What would that sound like? Works. It works. Just a different sound. Here it is with the A dominant, E minor. Player's choice. Player's choice. 3, 6, 2, 5. Now up here, we in the beginning of the song, we had a 1, 6, 2, 5. Right? 1, 6, 2, 5. Over here, we got a 3, 6, 2, 5. Only difference is, first chord is a 3 instead of a 1. They share so many notes that they're substitute for each other. 3 and 1 can substitute for each other. So can 2 and 4, by the way. So can 5 and 7. These are all chord substitutions. Now, so now let's do this whole first "I'm in the mood for love" A section, and let's call off what we just saw, that section right there. So not worrying so much about the melody. I'm in the mood for love. This on this E that 3 flat, 3 diminished, 2, 2 to a pivot chord. We're pivoting right. In other words, 2 chord just did a circle to. It's pivoting back to itself. I'm in the I'm in the mood for it. Now let's do the turnaround. Now let's do that again. Now let's do that turnaround. For love, for love. Part I have highlighted, and I just sort of fumbled through playing it. What I want you to do is drink that in by numbers and by these chunks, okay? And then, can you play that? Now the song's in C, but can you play it in B flat? Can you play it in E flat? Can you play it in A flat? Can you play? So I don't think we've done a B flat so far in this video, so let's do one. So here's a 1 chord, 6, 2, 5. Here's a 3, 6, 2, 5. I like B flat maybe because it matches my chords, I guess. I don't know. Just something about the key of B flat I just happen to like. If you really are working hard on your piano skills, can you play that chunk in any key, in any old key? You know, I could do it, but I probably would have to sit and think about it. But if the regular keys that we play in a lot, E flat, C, G, F, B flat, A flat, D flat, but the keys I just named off, that chunk I have highlighted, you should be able to play that. And if you can, it's not a big deal. Go to work on it. Now here's the B section down here. Here's the B section, same as the A section. So this little piece right here, you know, play it if you want to. I don't happen to like it. Band in the Box generated that. And so the B section, it's an A B. It's an A B A song. So it's the second A is the same as the first A. So let's go deal with the bridge. So here's the bridge here. Fate is kind. And get out of my way. Here's that voicing again. That's a 2-5 that you would expect to go to 1. But we don't go to 3. There's a 3 chord, and now, so this part is a 2-5 to 3 6. So let me highlight that. 3 6 2 5 1. We've seen that earlier. We see all that up here. So there's that 3 6 2 5 thing. So figure out which ones are destination chords and which ones are approach chords. So for me, So for me, that's a approach chord. Although, so just remember in the bridge, you're going to the 3 chord. You're going there. You're going to the 3 chord. Well, you got a 2 5 to the 3 chord. So work on this chunk right here. So 2 5 to 3. So here's a 2 to 3. So let's play that in a little bit of a loop. 2 5 2 3. 6 2 5 2 a 3 chord, 2 a 6 chord, 2 5. And eventually you want to go to 1. Now you're not done yet. You just identified a chunk. 2 5 3 6. All right, so let's do that in, and you want to do B flat. Okay, so here's a 2 chord in B flat. 5. What's the 3 chord? 6. D minor. 6. Now we're back to 2 5, and we can loop that till we're tired, and we say. Now we just did it in B flat. If I'm testing myself, when I said let's do it in B flat, I want to see how smooth I did that. Can I put some rhythm to it? Can I put a little styling on it? Then I got it. If I chunked around, then I know I need a little work in that area. And so here is a 2 5 1. No problem there. We saw that 1,000 times before. Now this part is new. This is new. This is new. This is this. This is this. That's a minor 2-5-1 because we're heading for E minor. Don't think of it as a key change. It's just, so these two chords are approach chords. That chord, that F minor 7, flat 5, that flat 5 is a dead giveaway. F sharp minor 7 to a B7 only exists. They're only traveling chords, they're approach chords. The chord that you're trying to get to is the 3 chord. As a matter of fact, throughout this whole song, we've not been over 3 chords house, so now we're going over 3 chords. Cousin 3 chord, need to come and visit you, but we need to get there. So here. We've been over 2 chords house a couple times. We've been over 1 chords house a couple times. So a lot of songs will approach the 3 chord this way. There's a couple other ways you can get there, but let's take the chunk that's in this song. Here it is again. And F sharp minor 7 flat 5 to a B7. I'm not playing a flat 9. I love sharp 5 sharp 9, so that's what I'm playing. Here's an E minor 9. So, as you know the drill, we're going to drill that chunk right there. Drill that. It's really a 2-5. If you have a 2-5-1 to any minor, you got it. You just have to know. So let's say if I'm going to A minor. So what's the 2 of A? B is. Here's an A minor 7 flat 5, and then here's an E7 sharp 5 sharp 9, and here's an A minor. Now, I don't care if A minor could be functioning in a key. If I'm in the key of C, it's the 6th chord. If I'm in the key of G, that's the 2 chord. If I'm in the key of F, that's the 3 chord. Doesn't matter to me. It's still the same. It's still the same B7 sharp 5 sharp 9 to it E7. Depends on where the chord is functioning in that key. In this case, we are in the key of C in the song we're working on. And so we see that our destination is E. That's the 3 chord. That's the 3 chord in the key of C. How do we get there? Doesn't matter. So E minor is the 6th chord in G. It's the 2 chord in D. It's the but the approach chords will be the same. This chord, to get there, E minor is E minor, right? Okay, now, so we'll work that chunk in a few keys. Now, this is an interesting one as well. So now we have this dead giveaway, this D13, you could call it a D7 to D minor. D dominant to D minor is a dead giveaway in a song. And it happens in a lot of songs, and it's going to be at the end of some section. In this case, it's at the end of the bridge. We're almost home too, because when we get past this, we're going to be back to another A section, which we've already covered. So let's hear that. We got an A minor, let's do it here. That's a D dominant chord. Here's a D minor. Let's hear it again. So, what's going on there? We are on a 6th chord, A minor. Then we have a 2 dominant chord. then we're gonna slide down into 2 minor 5. Now the 2-5, we got that part, but what's this dominant chord thing going on? It's a nice device, and you're 99 out of 100, you're gonna see it at the end of, like you might see it at, in this case it's at the end of the bridge. Or you could see it at the end of an 8 section. It's like a, what do you call this thing? A delayed turnaround. Here's a 6 chord. So let's take that D dominant chord out and see what it sounds like. But that D7, stop, Cooper, stop. My dogs are pestering me. They must think I'm talking to them. That D7 delays, that slows down the train and puts some suspense in there. Watch, listen to it. Now you got some little tension now. Let's resolve that. It serves 2 purposes. One, it creates a delightful tension device, but it also serves as a turnaround. 6. Gets me back to the top of the song. Now, so far we've had 2 of those. Here's one up here. Here's one up here. Here's a 3-6-2-5. Yeah, we did that earlier. Right? Now we got another one. Whoa, my computer one. Now we got another one. Now we got this going on. They're very similar. Drove both of them. Drove both of them. This device, this device right here, this device, and this device are serving the same function. Just they're using different chords to get there. Matter of fact, the second half of it is identical. One starts on a 3 chord, right? Goes to the 6. I'm playing the one up top right now. Second one starts on the 6 chord. Now I'm playing the one that's highlighted there. Drill both of those. Put both of those in your musical pocket and pull them out. Or recognize them, number one. Recognize them when you see them in songs. That's why I'm in the Mood for Love is a good song to study, because it's got a lot of transferable little chunks. Okay, now this A minor, D7, D minor, that just this 2 dominant going to 2 minor, there's your giveaway right there. D, it says D13, but it might say D7, D9, but that dominant 2 going to minor 2 is your giveaway. Now, you know how we do, as they say on the street, you know how we do. Let's see if we can play that in some more keys. So we need the 6 chord. Let's try F. So we need the 6 chord, which is D. What's the 2 chord in F? G is. Now we need G minor. This part is familiar. We got it. Let's do that again. Now we'll end up on the 1 chord. Okay, let's just try another key. So let's try B flat. Okay, so we need a 6 chord. What's the 6 of B flat? G is. What's the 2 chord? C, but we need a we need a 2 dominant chord. Now we need a 2 minor. So drill that, drill that, drill that, drill that, drill that. That's how we learn songs. So far, so just by way of review, because now we're at the third A section, which is the same as what we saw up top. So now we have, if we looked at this song, we say, I'm in the mood for love. I'm in the mood for love. 1, 1, 1, 1, there we go. 1, 6, 2, 5, 2, 5, 1. 3, flat 3 diminish, 2, now this A7 is optional, 2, 5, 1. And we got a 3, 6, 2, 5. Now we just killed the A section. Do that again. Now in the bridge, we got a 2, 5, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. So say that with me. 2 in the bridge. 2, 5, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. Then we got a minor 2, 5, 1 to 3. That's what'll throw everybody off. They'll forget that little part right there. That little piece right there will kill the average professional guy. So you want to hear that coming up ahead of time in your head. Then we got this device over here that we just finished talking about. 6, 2, 2, 5, 1. 6, 2, 2, 5, 1. 6, 2, but the first two is dominant. 6 to the 2, and the 2 goes to 5. Do that again. The 6 goes to 2, and the 2 goes to 5. That goes to 1. 2, 6, 2 goes to 5, and 2 goes to 5. 1 goes to 3, 2 diminish to the 2, and your ear tells you it's a 2, 5, 3, 6, 2, 5. What they say, signal numbers and they'll stick in your head. All right, that's I'm in the Mood for Love song analysis. Have yourself a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.